The first week of the DR Academy is in the books. This is a trade from January 30th using the DR lens and the drive indicator, along with mapping out a few key levels. So those of you who have followed the Masters, you know that you have the IDR level, which is our solid red lines, our DR level, which is the solid gray, top and bottom, and then you have the 50% line, which is the range between the IDR and the IDR. Each level, even going back from history levels, of all these are key levels, so you will see price react to them in different sessions. This blue box right here is my Asian range. This pinkish purple box right here is my London range. As we can see, the London session did take out Asia lows. Then, once again, going out of that, we took out the London lows here, and we started to make our way back up. For those who follow ICT or Smart Money Concepts, we took out our sell side liquidity here. So now we're going to make our way back up and hope that going into the session, we will actually take out the buy side liquidity, which is up here for our Asian session. So we're going to go through. Okay, 9:30 has hit. I went a little fast there, but we have blown right through all the key levels that we've had going up. So it does look like it's a good chance that we're going to come up here and take out our Asian session high. So we're going to look for that. That would be our buy side liquidity. So if that does get taken out, we are going to look to get into a trade to start the day. Okay, looks like we've pretty much tapped it. So we're going to go next candle. We finally broke through, so we are going to go in for our first trade. We're going to go using another key level, which is the 50% of the ADR. We're going to go 2 ticks above, 1, 2, and we're going to aim for our, let's aim for our DR low. I like to, for my day-to-day trading, I would actually aim for our IDR low, just because I have had a lot more success doing that. So we'll do that here for this for this example. So we've taken out buy side liquidity. We've now, of the London session, of the Asian session, we've respected the 50%. So beautiful entry. We're coming down. We are looking for 10:30, which is going to be the end of our RDR first hour, and then we will look for a confirmation. Okay, so we've come down, and there we go. We have our confirmation short, which will show up the internal SD range once we go to the next candle. But as you can see, we could have gone for the DR low. It's possible we'll push down here to clear out these equal lows, which, yes, would have been a much better risk reward. But in my experience with doing this, sometimes, more often than not, we end up getting the nice wick that wicks through, and then it decides it's going to pull back. But today seems like we're going to go a little lower. And there you go. We would have been safe to take out these equal lows right here. But a win's a win, profit is profit. So now we go into the rest of our data. I will not be bringing up the DR lens onto the screen just because of the information and everything that's in it. We can make a multiple hour long video, which the master has done. So we will go through it, but we do have there's different data points that we're going to go through. So we have one of our, it's called a max retracement, which we have at, it looks like the cluster is from 0.4 to 0.5. We're going to make that the right template, which that is our max retracement. Then we have one from 2 to 3. So 0.2 to 0.3. And then we have another one from 0.1 to 0.2. So right here, so directly below that. So we have taken out our equal lows here. We have also respected a key level, which is the IDR low of the ODR. So it looks like we're going to start our retracement. The way I trade it, one of my biggest rules is I don't trade against the confirmation. So if I go through this trading session and I take 2 losses, that is it. I'm done for the day. It doesn't matter if it's 2 losses at the beginning or any time. Once I hit 2 losses, that's it. But I've had good success, very good success with not trading against the confirmation. So we've made our confirmation here. We respected the ODR's IDR low. We've marked out our max retracement. So let's mark out our standard deviation extensions, or our max extensions, which we have at 0.3 to 0.4. Let's make that the right template. Then we have it from 0.7 to 0.8. And then it looks like we have it at 1.1 to 1.2. Okay. Then the next thing we are going to be looking at is our standard deviation extension times. Okay, so we have our first one at roughly around 12:30 or 12:45. That is our max extension time. And then our next one is roughly around 2 o'clock. Just 13:35-ish. So just short of 2. Oh, no. All right. 13:35. Or, nope, sorry. 13:55. I can't read today. Okay, so these times are where we're looking to see in between here is probably going to be close to our max extension. Obviously, it can keep going. We have a cluster that's going to hopefully come down here to the 1.1, 1.2. So we will go into it. So as we said, we are respecting the ODR IDR low. Okay, we've made our push back into our zone, which is perfectly fine. This is what we want to see to set ourselves up for another trade. We're going to see how the next candle reacts because we are now into one of our retracement zones. Okay, so now we've had 2 rejections in a row off of the IDR low for the RDR session. So I am not feeling good with taking a short trade just yet, which luckily that worked out for us. That is a big rejection off that level. We've now tapped into it. This is where I will take my first trade of the day. We are going to go to 50%, and we're going to go 2 ticks above. No, better yet, let's wait for our next candle, see what our next candle does. Okay, so that's exactly what we want to see. Price is respecting it. Okay, I'm glad we waited because now we can get into our trade and safely get into our trade. And we're going to aim for the first standard deviation extension. which is going to be here. We can go for a new, we'll go here. This fills up the first zone. Go through. It's a beautiful. Okay, we've respected the DR low again. Okay, we're slowly breaking through. Okay, we've now broken back out of our IDR. Let's see if we respect the ODR low, which we do. Okay, so we've respected the OIDR low again. Huge rejection, just barely missed our take profit, but that's okay. As long as we don't break back above our swing right here, we should be very okay. Okay, we've had 1, 2. Okay, that's great. That's what we want to see. Coming down. A lot of rejections breaking off of here. Okay, we're still moving down. All right, so we take our second win for the day. So that's perfect. So now we'll sit and wait and watch what price does. Okay, looks like we're hovering in this zone right here, respecting this standard deviation extensions cluster that we have. And we've made our turn back up. Okay, so we've pushed it back into, which is another rejection of our zone. We've pushed back into the IDR. Let's go ahead and see what the next candle looks like. That is a beautiful candle that we want to see. So we're going to go, take it right at the opening of that candle. And we will go, where's our key? Where's our level? So that's 2. So we're going to go 2 ticks above the 2. 1, 2. That's out of this cluster zone, which is perfectly fine. And we can aim for a new low or aim for the furthest possible extension, which, let's go for the, because of the timing that we're at, we'll see how we can go. And we want to make sure we close our trade at minute 5.5. So we're going to keep our eye on it. This is a low risk trade. We are clearly respecting our swing positions. We are not breaking any type of trend line, going down. We are respecting right now our 50% of our ODR. So as you can see, we're respecting that 50% line. So like I said in the beginning, these key levels are important. Let's see if we get into this trade. So we are going in at the opening of this candle, and we are in. Beautiful. Go in. That is a great candle to see. Okay, we've pushed through. We've made our equal lows. We are respecting this area. It's possible there is something further to the left that we are not seeing. Okay, we've pushed back into this fair value gap right here, or as some of you know, this is a BPR right here. You have your window of fair value gaps right here. Actually, you have pretty much 3 of them straight in a row. So we've pushed back in. As long as we don't push above that, I think we will be a-okay. And we've pushed directly away from it, which is great to see. And we are going. So at this point, most of the time I don't trail my stop loss. I will go break even as soon as I go up 1R. I'm already break even. I would be break even in this trade, and actually most likely, because this is definitely going to be the last trade of the day, I will trail my stop probably just above this, 2 ticks above this high, this swing high right here, and that's mainly because I'm in profit, so I am now can just let it ride until the minute 55, and then I will just close out the trade myself. So we are going to go in. So we are moving nicely. As you can see, we continuously respect the swing highs going down. I have no reason to think that we are going to go above it. So I would now move my my stop loss would be 2 ticks above this swing high right here, since we've now respected it. We're going to keep going down, which is lovely to see. Quick little pullback. We're still respecting our swing highs. Still respecting it. This is what you want to see on a beautiful selling type of day, where it continuously respects going all the way down. Okay, coming to the end. This next candle will be our last candle. And there we go. We've hit our profit target on the absolute last possible candle. So that would have been a day. 3 very successful trades. Didn't take anything that was too crazy. We could have probably made a little bit more R right here if we would have taken a new low, but my how I like to trade, especially for the beginning of the session, is always to aim for the opposite side, IDR. I have a lot of higher probable trades that way, and then also making sure looking left that see where we're respecting. So as you can see, we respected the ODR low of the IDR here. Multiple rejections here. You could have taken a long here. Would have been nothing wrong with that. Could have put your stop 2 ticks below. Might have gotten wicked out on this candle here, but you could have taken that. But I don't trade against the confirmation, so I was not looking for anything that was going to be long. I always looked for shorts for the day, which, as you can see, was a very good idea to do for the day. Thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you guys took away something from here, and I will see you next time.